lately, our country has been visited by an unexpected, unavoidable calamity in the name of Cyclone Idai. It has wreaked havoc on our communities in the three provinces of Manicaland, Mashonaland East, and parts of Masvingo. And it has also wreaked havoc on members of the public service, the civil servants deployed in those parts of the country for purposes of ensuring effective, adequate, and responsive service delivery to our citizens. It has also wreaked havoc on a wide range of infrastructure that is part and parcel of our institutional capacity to be able to provide civil services to our citizens. That very same infrastructure is also important in terms of supporting economic growth at the local, district, provincial, and national levels. Our resources have been stretched to capacity, and we have it on record that there have also been a lot of injuries that have been occasioned. Some of our citizens have since passed away, and others have been displaced. And as we speak, there is quite a significant number that is characterized as missing persons. The response has been overwhelming, I must admit, and the response has been overwhelming and multifaceted in terms of its origin. From the public sector itself, in terms of the rescue operations that have been put in place, from the private sector, from bilateral partners within the donor community, from multilateral entities, and also from communities volunteering their time and effort to reduce to manageable proportions the negative consequences of this Cyclone Idai. As a Public Service Commission, we have continued to work with line ministries in order for us to get a sense of the number of civil servants that have been affected, in order to provide them with the necessary support. Where funeral assistance is required, that is going to be provided, and where pensions are required, they are going to be paid. Where compensation for injuries is required, that is going to be processed. And we have also indicated that the families of those that have been affected must not feel disadvantaged by the absence of their breadwinners. And even where breadwinners have not yet been identified or are characterized as missing persons, government will continue paying their salaries until such time that the legal processes of determining that a person who is missing can then be characterized as dead are actually finalized. Over and above that, today I just received goods that have been mobilized by members of the Public Service Commission Secretariat, ranging from blankets, from beds, mattresses, cooking utensils, and clothing that have been donated by members of the Secretariat in their personal capacities, pretty much continuing to reflect the capacity of Zimbabwean citizens to draw down from a very meager resources that they have in order to support their fellow citizens as and when they are afflicted by unexpected calamities. And I would want to extend my sincere gratitude to members of the Public Service Secretariat for that gesture of goodwill, and we will work out the modalities and logistics of how that donation is going to be transferred to the different provinces where the victims of Cyclone Idai to be found. But as we move forward, we have also put in place a high-level task team, which is chaired by the Chief Secretary in the Office of the President and Cabinet, and that I deputize in order to continue to support the excellent work that our civil servants continue to do at the local level in the areas which have been affected by Cyclone Idai. From all this experience, we will learn a lot of lessons that we will then use in order to inform the construction of more resilient institutions, more resilient structures, more resilient systems and processes to deal with similar calamities as and when they eventuate in the future.